Hey everyone, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are trying out a new brand and it's not really a new brand, it's a new brand to me, but we are trying out Lauraleelasangeles and I am so excited. So if you want to go ahead and see what products I got and the look that I create with them, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so I purchased from Lauralee a $50 bundle which includes her Nudie Patootie palette, a highlighter palette, and a liquid lip. So let's go ahead and get into it. First we have the highlighter palette, and might I say when I received this and saw how big it is, I did not realize it was this big. I thought it was a standard, maybe half the size 4-pan of highlighters. No, this thing is ginormous. And I think that it was a really good deal to get this, a liquid lip, and her palette all for $50. I think her palettes alone retail for around the $30 range, if I'm not mistaken. So this is pretty cool to get all of this stuff for the price of $50. I did get the shade light to medium, and this is her lit kit, Glazed Lit Kit by Lauraleelasangeles. And it doesn't say anything additional on here, but this is what the component looks like. It is so pretty. I just love how huge this is. It makes me feel like it's worth so much because it's just huge, and I don't know. I like how big it is, and the packaging is really cute as well. It has a nice heft feel. It feels very luxe almost, the packaging. It almost reminds me of the feeling that I had when I was holding the Lunar Beauty palette. The weight of it just felt very nice. So this is what the inside of it looks like. We get the mirror and these 4 gorgeous highlighting shades. This one would be like a good blush topper, maybe a good bronze topper, but these highlighters are so pretty. Just look at that. So let's go ahead and swatch them. All right, so these are the 4 highlight shades. They are so buttery. They feel amazing, and then they just glided on perfectly when I swatched them. We do have Diamonds, Glow Gal, Rose All Day, and Cinnamon Sugar. So beautiful. I think I'm gonna go in with Diamonds here. All right, so we're just gonna dip into that first shade there, which was Diamonds. And we're just gonna apply this where I normally apply my highlight. Oh my gosh. That is stunning. Look at that glow. Wow. Excuse the fact that I have texture peeking through. I'm not using a full coverage foundation like I like. I'm actually trying out currently the L'Oreal Skin Paradise. This is the water infused tinted moisturizer. I'm gonna have a video up on that on my TikTok actually. By the time you guys are seeing this, it has already been posted, maybe a couple days prior to you seeing this video. So if you have TikTok, go check me out on there. I'll have all my information linked in the description box down below. I am really liking this. And you can build it up and make it a little bit more intense, because I like my highlighters to look intense. I like to look like I am glistening, like I just stepped out of the water. So pretty. I really like this palette. All right, so now diving into the next product, we have the Nudie Patootie palette. This is her first palette, not her first ever palette, but the first palette within her Nudie Patootie little line. I know I'm probably really late to the game trying out her stuff, but I have never really watched Lauralee up until recently. While I'm doing my eyeshadow, I'll get into that story. But let's go ahead and show off the palette. Here is the gorgeous Nudie Patootie palette. You have this ombre effect, and then the words are textured. This is such a hefty palette. It's a big old palette, but it is so, so cute. And inside we get these beautiful neutral shades here and a nice long mirror as well. These are the gorgeous shades. Now, I am not a neutral girl by any means, but this palette just spoke to me and I just had to have it. So pretty. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these. All right, guys, so these are the shades from the palette. And starting from the top, we have Stark, Undressed, Topless, Streaking, Uncover, Strip, Bare, Exposed, All Natural, Reveal, Jaybird, Bare Naked, Buff, and Nakey Nakey. And these shades are really, really pretty. I will say that they were not as buttery as the highlighters were, but those metallic shades are really cute, and I cannot wait to dive in and see what this palette can do. All right, guys, so the first shade I'm gonna go into is Streaking, which is this shade here, and I'm just gonna begin by putting this all in my crease. And then begin my storytelling. So I've always really loved makeup growing up. But I never really got into like the beauty community and like watching YouTube and stuff. Probably till about 3 or 4 years ago, my sister actually turned me to that, which really helped me self-teach myself, you know, more techniques, better ways to do my makeup, and just my passion just grew to a whole nother level after starting to watch YouTube. And when I first started, I was watching people like Jaclyn Hill, a little bit of James Charles, not a ton, but a little, Jeffree Star, Tati Beauty. Tati and Jaclyn were definitely like on the top of my list. And then there were a couple others. I don't remember everybody off the top of my head that I started watching, but I definitely was watching a couple of them. And I never really watched Lauralee or like Manny or anything like that up until more recently. So when I was first starting out into YouTube and getting more and more into makeup, shortly after that, I began working at Ulta, and I was with Ulta for about a year. All right, so now I'm going to take the shade Reveal and put this a little bit deeper into my crease. So I was at Ulta for about a year, but when I first started, I remember everyone was talking about how Lauraleelasangeles, not to get into, you know, the drama or anything, but she was supposed to be coming to Ulta Beauty. Her brand, Lauraleelasangeles, was supposed to be coming to Ulta Beauty. And I guess a lot of scandals, I don't even know all the details, but a lot of scandals came out about her, or, you know, drama, just whatever happened. And that's when Ulta had pulled from having her brand at Ulta, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's what happened. And so, and of course, me working there, I had heard about it, but I didn't really know anything about her brand or anything like that. And so because of like that drama and that information, I was like, okay, so it's not that I didn't like her, I didn't know her, I didn't watch her videos, you know, and I don't judge people like that either, because I'm like, you know, you're on YouTube. I don't know you in person to be able to judge you. It's not my place to judge anybody. You know, if I watch your videos, it's because I'm interested. You keep me interested. But so I just was never interested. I never watched one single video, because I was like, okay, well, there's drama. I just, you know, I want to see the makeup. I'm not really there for the drama. So I never really watched her till probably, I want to say maybe a month or two ago. I don't remember how it happened, but I know my sister watches her and just was talking about her and liking her more recent videos more and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, well, let me give her a shot. And I started watching her videos, and I, you know, fell in love with her content. Like, I thought her content was really good. I don't know her old content. I didn't go back and watch old videos, just kind of like her newer stuff. And, you know, I watched some of her videos about like her and her niece and, you know, all of that. And I grew to enjoy her videos, so I became a subscriber. And I am by far not a neutral girl, as I've said multiple times on my channel. I definitely love color over neutral as far as like my eyeshadow goes. Like, I love like her house is like a neutral vibe, and I love it. But as far as like eyeshadow, unless it's like I need to do something super quick and leave, you know, but I only need like 1 or 2 palettes for that. I don't need 5 million neutral palettes. All right, so now I'm gonna go straight to the shade Nakey Nakey, which is this shade here, and deepen up that outer corner just a little bit. It's just not as dark as I would like it. But anyway, so I didn't know if I would really be interested in her brand, because I know a lot of her tones are very neutral vibes. Obviously, Nudie Patootie. So I just didn't know, you know, should I try this? Am I going to be wasting my money because I don't really care for neutral type vibes? But as I was watching her more and like looking at her products and things like that, I was really drawn to it. And I was like, you know, something is speaking to me. Oh. Oops. Well, we're gonna have to fix that. Anyway, so it just started speaking to me, and then she had these like great bundle deals. And I was like, okay, I can get 3 products for 50 bucks. That's not bad compared to like one item is, you know, typically retailing around, I don't know the top of my head how much the palettes are, 30 something I think it was. So I went ahead and picked up this bundle, and so far I have been truly impressed. I mean, just the size of the highlighter palette alone, like it is giant, but I really like the way that those highlighters work. And so far this eyeshadow is actually blending out very nicely. All right, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line. I'm gonna go back in with this shade to line with, and then I think I'm going to buff it out with Bare Naked. All right, so now for all over the lid, I'm gonna go in with the shade Exposed, which is this shade up here, and I'm gonna take this with my finger. We're just gonna apply this all over here. And then for my inner corner, I'm going to go back in with the highlight shade and go back into Diamond, which is this first one up here. And I want to pop this in my inner corner because it is so pretty. All right, guys, so this is the eyeshadow look. I'm going to go ahead and pop on the rest of my eye makeup, and then we'll be right back to try out the last product. All right, guys, so this is my eyeshadow look with everything on. Now, the last product that came in the bundle I got was a liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Cabana. It's a beautiful nude, and I'm so excited to try this out. This is what the packaging looks like, very luxe and chic. I really like that, and that is such a gorgeous color. So let me find a lip liner that'll go with this, and then we'll get swatching and get started. All right, guys, so this is the applicator it comes in. And this is what the shade it looks like. Such a nice neutral shade. So gorgeous. There's not really a scent to these either, which is good. I either like it to have no scent or I love the buttercream scents. I'm actually going to go on with this shade, which is BFF. So we're going to line our lips and pop on this liquid lip. All right, so this is the liquid lip on. It feels very comfortable, very, very pretty. I really like this color. It's definitely a neutral, just any day color. Absolutely gorgeous, and it goes well with this look. Let's do a kiss test. So it does transfer, so it's not completely mattifying down, which isn't bad either. It feels really nice on the lips, though, I will say. I really, really like this. I can kind of feel a little bit of a drying effect, but as of right now, it's nothing that's too crazy. But overall, this is my final look trying out Lauraleelasangeles. Just to run through everything, I do like the liquid lip. I think it is beautiful. I am definitely a sucker for liquid lips, ones that actually look like they're gonna stay on, and this is gorgeous. The eyeshadow palette, absolutely stunning. Like, I think that this color story is so beautiful. Definitely an everyday palette. The look I created is very, very gorgeous and something I could see myself doing more often. And then of course we have the Glazed Lit Kit, and oh my god, I think I found my favorite highlighters. These are beautiful. If you could try anything, try these out. Absolutely stunning. That diamond shade, beautiful there and beautiful on the highlight. You could even use these on the lids as well. So gorgeous. And I did get this bundle for $50 if you want to check it out. She had a bunch of bundles on there that were on sale, so definitely check that out if you're interested in trying out her brand as well. Highly recommend it. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. Remember, 500 subscriber giveaway when I hit that point, so let's make that happen. But I hope that you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.